Hi, my name is Hart, and I'm pleased to celebrate Free Speech Week with you. The story I want to share today is one I report in my book, Civic Hope: How Ordinary Americans Keep Democracy Alive. The book focuses on people who write letters to the editor, people who take free speech seriously. Here's something you may not know. There are two things in a local newspaper that everyone reads. Number one is the front page. Number two is the sports page. But there's a tie for third spot. People next move to either the obituaries or the letters to the editor. Love them or hate them, everyone loves letters. How come? Why do letters attract people's attention? Two reasons. Letters are filled with people's opinions, and they're undeniably colorful. In my book, I studied letters written to the editors of 12 small city newspapers between 1948 and 2016. The cities are spread throughout the U.S., from Fall River, Massachusetts, to Duluth, Minnesota, from Wichita Falls, Texas, to Salinas, California. Over the years, we conducted surveys with the letter writers in these cities, with the editors of the local papers, and we did in-depth analysis of some 10,000 letters. What did we find? We found that letter writers aren't much different from most folks, except they're a few years older, lived in town a little bit longer, they care a lot more about civic life, and they think politics can be improved. When we asked writers why they wrote letters, they said it was to get things off their chest, to spread the word, balance the debate, fix problems, or just because it felt good. Surprisingly, the writers didn't know if their letters made a difference, and remarkably, they didn't care. In their minds, they had a job to do. These are people who regard free speech as their birthright. How have things changed over time? Two findings. Writers don't refer to basic American values as often as they used to. Instead, they talk more about practical political strategies and the give and take of political campaigns. And secondly, they're less able than before to explain why their opponents feel as they do. Like so many Americans, today's letter writers seem less willing to open up their minds to alternative opinions and more willing than ever to tell you what they think. So letter writers aren't perfect, but after studying them for so long, I must admit I've fallen in love with them. These are people who know they live in an imperfect country, but they believe things can be made better, if only people would listen to them. So the next time you run into a letter writer, say thanks. They celebrate free speech every day, not just once a year. They're some of the people who make America great.